the second ladder's done. And yeah, turned out really well. It went really fast, probably because I knew exactly what I was, how I was going to go about it. Anyway, something else I want to show you here is kind of interesting, kind of funny actually. Now I don't know if you remember these, but I was showing how it was fairly easy to sand the underside because you could hold on to it real well. Well, it turns out that doesn't have to be sanded at all because it's going to be down. Now, if you remember these little pieces here, we had to glue 2 of them back together. There's 4 of them all together. Well, they go the other way up. I don't know how that's going to work. Maybe I should be using the blue tack for these. They might get blown off of there. Oh, maybe not. This model is going to have a lot of ladders. And the 2 that we just made, they go on the back. Oh my. You know what? I'm going to have to reposition the model so it's a little closer to me, and we'll get it on, don't worry. Okay, I'm only putting it on here so that I can see what angle the steps have to be bent to. They go like this. Maybe if I was to grab it from the top. Yeah. Now if I can let go of it. Yeah. Okay, they're supposed to go something like that. No. Stop poking at it. Okay, this is the way I thought it was going to go. And when I get it positioned just right, I'm not going to touch it because it'll fall down. No use gluing it into place now because it has to be painted. But anyway, the steps have to go at right angles to these pieces here that are perpendicular, going up and down. Not the rails, of course. That would put them level with the deck. Now I've made a little pencil mark on my paper here so they'll all know to keep the my work over that dot, and that way it's going to be in the field of view for the camera. Okay. Now if I hang on to that step, okay, I've readjusted it there, and I'm hanging on to it. And I think now if I bend this so it's 90 degrees, hopefully it won't break it off. Okay, did we do it? Oh, I broke it off. Or did I? No. No, I didn't. Okay. Now I'll just keep moving down. So there's 2, 4, looks like about 8 more to go. Alright, give it a try here. Okay, I'm now holding on to the next one. I'll give it a little squeeze here. twist it. Okay, I now have it 90 degrees. Now I'm going to the next one. Give it a little squeeze. Twist. Now the next one. And twist. And twist. Two more to go. Did I get it? Yeah, that's pretty good. Now the last one. Okay. I think I got them all there. Let's see if I can carefully turn it over. Yeah. Okay. Alright, stop poking already. Now the other one I've done the same way, but unfortunately I slightly damaged it right here. Right there. Now, you can't see that with the naked eye. No one's going to notice that. Otherwise, I think they'll look okay. I should mention that this model is going to be loaded with these things. This is just the first two. Now these 5 pieces right here, what I'm going to do is I'm going to paint them where they are, and then I'm going to flip them over and move them onto a fresh patch and paint the other side. Now this is the anchor chain that went on the bow, or what's left of it, that is. Actually there's a lot left of it, and it's not the same as the anchor chain that goes on the stern. The one on the stern is just a tiny bit lighter, a little bit more delicate. So I've got to paint just a small section of this, don't need to paint it all. Now I have a tendency to waste way too much time on fiddling around over stuff like this. What difference does it make? But you know, I was looking at these chains now and I thought, did I get that backwards? Because when I was looking at them, now I do know that the long one was painted, so it did change it a little, but when I first looked at them a couple of months ago, I thought the short one was not only shorter, but also more light-duty. And looking at them closely now, well, it almost appears like the short one is actually bigger. But if I examine it this way, well, I can see that the links are longer. However, why did it look like it was much more delicate? So I'm going to just measure them here. Like I said, I waste way too much time doing this kind of stuff. Okay, my eyes are not deceiving me. The links on the stern anchor chain are, even though they're longer, they are lighter. The bow anchor chain, they used 14 thousandths of an inch wire to make the links, and the stern, they used 12. Okay, I was pretty pleased with the way this system worked out with the longer chain, and I think it'll work out with the shorter chain as well. Difference is I'm just using a cardboard box. Yeah. Now my plan here is much the same as I did before. I'll spray like this, and I'll turn it 90 degrees, spray again, turn it another 90 degrees, spray again, and another 90 degrees. Okay, And that should cover pretty good. At least that's the plan. And as I was mentioning, I'll turn these over and do the other side of them. I think I'm going to crank the pressure just a little here. I'm sorry about my hand being in your way. Guess I could have positioned this better. Okay, now we'll turn it 90 degrees here. Hard to get at that little anchor here. There we go. Okay. Last one. You know what? I think I missed the ladders. Or as one of the viewers said, the companionway. cavities right there. See if maybe I should tilt this up. Okay. I think I've pretty well got it here. I was very concerned that possibly I had my lens badly out of focus for the wide angle shot that I took there, and 4 or 5 minutes of out of focus, well, that would have been pretty bad, but it didn't turn out too bad. Anyway, that's it for today. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you tomorrow, all being well.